She don't need no more on her than what she's already had or got.
DT's on my buddy kiss my ass. They're all tough behind the microphone, but I meet them anywhere they want to meet. Do nuggets for a boy like that? Oh, the money. I knocked on the door one, drug him out, ain't goddamn trouble. You don't have no class. You wouldn't know how to spell class, let alone have any. And this nigga was in a penitentiary. He did the boy. Well, I got the video that'll put him there. And put him out, yeah, put him out. Oh, the money, shit. I shake your hand. I want a copy of it. Be a copy of it. I like to watch it and get drunk and laugh. Let Dipple bring it up and put it on his UTV about.
He told other people that he didn't have radio. I got my dirty white boy. People.
Somebody's talking, Bridges.
Can't anybody else. And I was here to tell you, I like Thumper. He's never done nothing to me. Me and him had a little spat one night about religion. But we made up and we've been friends ever since. They've got their friends and I've got mine. And I don't care if they know it, they don't like it or lump it. But don't get in my face. Come up here, chicken shit. And call my son that to my face. Or see me out somewhere and call my son that. See what I do. I lost a lot of weight, but I still yet can get around. And the cops that I'm going to talk to in the morning, and the lawyer, we're going to see what we can do for his little behind for calling my son what he did.
Damn fool, hey Nugget. Yeah, don't fuss too much. I don't want you to have a heart attack, Roger. Hang the phone up, Britches.
Damn fool. Yeah, you're just a two-faced, you know what, so people wants to lick his hind end, they can lick it, because I'm done with it. You can do anything in the world to me, call me anything, but that don't mean it's so. My husband's been dead 10 years. My mom was no bitch. She was a good Christian woman. And I've heard him talk about his mama like a dog and his daddy too. And I'm not the other names that he called me. Now, I don't do another thing that he said I done. So he may have to prove that in court if he ain't very, very careful.
Well, the facts speak for themselves. I was at his house. How come he didn't want the cops there? How come he kept telling me, be quiet, we don't need the cops here? He didn't want to get caught with that pistol in his pocket. That's why he didn't want the cops there. If I'd have been in the wrong, he'd have wanted the cops there. But for some reason, he didn't want the cops there. Wonder why that is.
Well, they put that priest down there in Kingsport that molested that boy when he's between 13 and 15-year-old, a child molester. And he's sitting in prison now. That's where DT needs to be sitting. He don't need to be out even around kids. He's
a danger to society, I guarantee you that. I sit there and listen to him for weeks talk about his neighbors. This neighbor does this, and I'd like to do this to this neighbor, and that neighbor borrowed gas, and I told her we'd take it out in trade, and yeah, he's pitiful. He's a pitiful piece of shit, and anybody that thinks that they're his friend, they better guess again. He damn sure ain't their friend. I can tell you all kinds of things about them two people that think that they're his friends. He ain't no more their friend than a man in the moon. Just because he loans them money whenever they need it, that makes him his friend. He talks about them like they're trash. That's why I didn't bring them videos home. He kept them out in his garage. He said, "You better not take them home, Jeff. You'll get cockroaches taking them to your house."
Well, he ain't gonna keep on calling my son that can get by with. My son has never done nothing to him. He don't deserve it. And my other two sons, I've done talked to my other son that don't even live here. And he said, "Mother, it'll be took care of." I said, "Don't worry about it." And stuff. Said he ain't gonna call my brother that. Said, "I don't know the man, don't want to know the man." But he will be fixed. So if you're sitting and listening, DT, you better take this to heart. Because people start to fool with you. I know another, and he's get him up. They're talking about his wife like you have, that little round woman, way up in the hours of the morning when Mama being to be in bed. You talk to other women too. That's what made you mad, said I was trying to break your home up. Well, I wasn't trying to break your home up, I wouldn't have you. If I hadn't been married when I met you, I still wouldn't have you. But you got meaner and more hatred in you than Carter's got liver pills. But all I'm going to say, you better stay your distance from Nugget and about my sons, because it ain't going to work. And if Lama B wants to take up for you, fine. She may be right in court too, so just keep it up.
I like Lima Bean. I feel sorry for her. He better wake up every morning and bless her heart for saving his ass. That's what he ought to do. Because that's the only thing that saved his ass that day, was Lima Bean begging me to leave. And him begging me, be quiet, you're going to have the cops here, you're going to have the cops here. Well, if I was in the wrong, he seemed like to me he'd wanted the cops there, wouldn't he?
Yeah. So she has to go run his bath water. He's so confounded lazy that she has to run his bubble bath, has to fix his hair. He's too lazy to fix his hair. And I'd say she washes his other end, because he's probably too lazy to do that. Now, I can't make a good cup of coffee like she can. Well, all he has to do is roll from the computer desk over to the coffee pot and make it, because I've been down there time and time again, but I'll never be there again. I don't want to look at his nasty face. Be for real. If there's ever a person I hate, I don't hate his soul, but I hate him by passion. And I don't care who on here knows it. And he just better leave me alone and leave me alone on this radio. He don't own me, and if calling me them names, he may have to prove that, which he can't prove. That's just his mouth running. Because Nugget ain't that kind of person. If I wanted to go out with a man, it'd be my business. If I wanted to marry again, it'd be my business. But I don't want no sorry, low-down man. And women are sorry and low-down, too. They run their tongue when they should keep it shut, but I'm telling the truth. But he anyway started on me when I was up there talking to Chicken Farmer and 8-Ball and Sooner and them last night. You couldn't even talk for him. Getting in there and a whisper. No, he couldn't talk. He had to whisper. Ask Dipper if he did. Dipper was in there. He was a whispering. He wouldn't talk. I said, Dipper's in there. I want you to talk to your friend. You claimed to be. That you called him a piece of shit. And he then whispered again some names about me again, and then he changed over about my son. Well, it's all right here, so all I have to do is take it to the lawyer, let the lawyer hear it, and then let the law do it, take it from there. So he's in for a lot of big trouble, and his so-called for a big trouble too. But he better not say nothing about Get 'em Up's wife no more. Get 'em Up will come right over there at his house, and he won't. What he says, you can take it to the bank. He won't fool with him.
Yeah, Nugget. Oh, Get 'em Up or shoot him, Roger.
Get 'em Up is a better man than a lot of these men on this channel. I tell you what, you don't hear him doing people like that. Yet, DT sells people stuff, which that's none of my business, but I'm going to make it my business because they called me and asked me about him. Claimed it worked, and when they got it home, it wouldn't work. They had to take it and have it fixed. That's what kind of man he is. He's a two-faced, low-life, you know what.
Roger. Yeah, Nugget. You ain't hear me do that stuff, don't you? Nope, I don't.
Do what?
I said I don't do that stuff.
No, you don't. No. Anyway, I never cussed like this, called nobody a son of a bitch till this morning. He ain't calling my son retarded. He's the one's retarded. Get out there and make lima bean, go get the groceries and go get his cigarettes when he's too lazy sometimes to go get them and stuff. Or I wouldn't be behind him or in front of him or nothing the way he wobbles on the line. I've been pretty close to see how he drives. Why he couldn't drive a straight line to save his soul.
Yeah, you know why you don't get his cigarettes no more, don't you?
Why?
For the white boy.
He's got a new Indian name. He brags about being an Indian. I give him a new Indian name. Him who bounces from concrete.
Damn, Paula. You liked that concrete, didn't he?
Yep. He liked eating that concrete. Goofy bastard. What do you think was going to happen when he punched me in the jaw? What do you think was going to happen? I wasn't going to lay a finger on the old dumbass till he punched me in the jaw. But, oh well, he can lie all he wants, and whoever wants to believe him, they're more than welcome. I could really care less. Really care less. No, I don't have nothing against Diamond. Me and Diamond still friends. I went and had breakfast with him last Friday. Diamond knows. Diamond knows. He's no dummy. I have nothing against Diamond. Diamond's my buddy.
Roger. Yeah, you don't hear me do that stuff, right, boy. As long as I was over here and I don't bother